So good evening, everyone from Nigeria. I'm Adamu Olabode. I'm your persuasive brand storyteller. So today I will be working out through how I work on Mailerlite, and I will be showing how to set up an email and how you can set up your landing page. Now let's get to it. So dashboard. So can you see I just create this guys if we try 30 days left. So just finish creating it now. So now we have the dashboard. Can you see performance overview of the subscribers? Can you see confirm account in order to start sending sites? Just and let me just put something there to ensure everything's the time of me let me use one of my let's just say use a period of service of mine. So let's just put things there, all platforms to use. Let's just say Shopify. No, let me check my bill. Actually, I could just continue because I'm not publishing. Actually, I'm just here to show you like a walkthrough. So let's check it out. I'm waiting for my mail to load. So till then, it's finished loading. So let me just continue. So to create an email, to add your subscribers, you come here to subscribers. So can you see we have segments, we have groups. So you can come to segments if you want to. Can you see? So you can create a segment from here. You can come to groups if you want to, like maybe you want a group. Can you see you can create your group based on interest, actions, and more. So can you see we have so many things there. We have fees, we have start, we have cleanup inactive, we have history. So there are so many things there. So if you could see, they just tell me like there's only one subscriber here. Yes, because that's just telling me. So if you want to add subscriber, you click on this. So you see the add subscribers. So you see almost all of them accept a CSV file. So you can just come here, drag and drop a CSV file. So you just upload it and then that's all. So now let's get to what we have today. So we have sites, we have automation. So if you want to create a landing page, you come to sites. We have forms here. I'm still waiting for it to load. We have automation here. So on here it is automation. So you can create a pop-up. You can come here to create event, but no, I won't be talking on automation here. I will only be talking on I'm still waiting for my distance to load, so I can just verify that. So let's go to campaigns. Now to create your email setup, to set up your email, any email you want to send out. So you need to first of all create it. And so that's what we want to know. So here it's just like campaign. So you go to your campaigns and then it's going to show something like create a campaign. So I'm still waiting for it to load. So I received the email now. They told me my account is being reviewed. Okay. So let's just leave that for that. They are kind of like strict. Almost all of them are strict now, going to the policy and all that is going. So this is still loading. So let's wait for it. So can you see create your first campaign? So you just come here. Can you see pick any editor and design a campaign, meaning then enhance it with these advanced features with ALB texting, auto resend RSS, redesign. So you can just come here, okay, create campaign. Can you see we have a regular campaign, we have the ALB split campaign, we have the RSS campaign. So I can just come here and choose a regular campaign. So I give it a name. So I give it a name like let me see, new campaign. So subject, I can just come here and just give it um what's all this? So I think it's just like based on everything I'll be using on my browser. So let me just put like you don't want to miss this kind of. So you can use personalization, can you see? You can just put like maybe you want to put the name and maybe you want to put maybe can you see the personalization? You can just so you can come here, pre-header, use this area to offer a short preview. So it's just like a preview text. So you can add a preview text, you can select your recipient. So for instance, I don't have, so you can go to advanced and maybe based on groups, based on segments, based on sign up source. Can you say? So you can just choose based on that. Going to the fact like I will just choose like all subscribers here. So let me just select that and let's just continue. I'm not publishing actually. So next content. Let's wait for it to load. It's still loading. So yeah, before we continue, can you see the track opens? Yes, it has to be on. I forgot to mention that. It has to be on. You understand? So you'll be able to track your open. Can you see it and even bring a embedded your image. So let's wait for this one to next. I'm still waiting for it. So assuming we are choosing this, you see that is a Google Analytics. Can you see in your campaign with Google Analytics? So you can track the link clicked in your campaign with Google Analytics. So but let's just next. I'm still waiting for this one to load. Why is this test so slow? So yes, so you see choose editor. So I'll be going with drag and drop. Can you see we have templates gallery? So you can choose from all these templates. Can you see we have total of 94 templates. So you can come anywhere you want. So you can just be like, okay, maybe let me just find one and then review. I'm looking for one. So let's just choose this one. So we can preview this one. Let's preview it. But the thing is like on Mailerlite, you can't use, even though for the fact that I'm currently on free trial, you cannot use templates on free plans. You can only use them on paid plans. So you can't use them on free plans. For let's see, when it opens up. So there are a lot of things that can be done. I will show you how you can create from scratch using drag and drop editor. And there are a lot of things there that you can just do with that. So it's still loading, I guess. I just want to preview and just show you. I don't want to select it because like I want to preview. Can you see? So you first of all preview. So can you see? You check. This is what I want. So when you're done checking if it is what you want or not, then you can just select the template. Yes, so you can come here now and just press select template. But like I said, it is not for free plans. It is mainly for paid plans. Yes. So in some ESPs, you can choose templates for free or not. Like all of them all, they are all differ, like they all differs in some aspects. Some in terms of subscribers, some in terms of you choosing this, using this, some in terms of maybe already made templates, the only thing you can use, cannot use drag and you understand. So they all differ in some aspects. Like they all differ. So they are all different, but they are all similar and still different. I don't know how to put that, but I know you understand what I'm saying, right? So now let's wait for this to load. Mm, why is this thing so slow? I think it's network. That's Nigeria. Hmm. But it wasn't like these things. I don't know. I wanted to show a lot of things. So this it's actually I would have learned to go back and just show you like that of creating from scratch. But first of all, there's I don't know why it's so slow. It shouldn't be like this actually. Sorry for that. Let me just I think it should be back now. It's so slow, like slow. And it's not loading, it should have come. Or is it from their site? Or is it the issue with them? But it shouldn't be like it wasn't like this since I started. Let me just go back. So let's just go back to our campaigns. Probably it's from them, can you say it's not slow like this? So let's just go back to our campaign. So let's create a new campaign. So let's choose regular like so let's just choose campaign one. We don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. So like I said, you can personalize. So you can just personalize the brand name, the creator, you put it there. Recipients, I can just add like or subscribers. If I want to go advanced, I will. But because like I don't have what's it called? So let's wait for this loading. Just select. So now when we are done selecting, so like I told you the other time, we have the open click. I mean, we have the track opens that you use for tracking the open. So we have this for Google Analytics. Can you see? So you can just always make sure this one is on. And it's not a must. If you don't have this, no problem. So you can just continue the content. And you see it's pop up. Okay, it's not popping up. So let's just check this out. So can you see now? We have a lot of, can you see? We have a lot, like a lot here. We have the navigation, we have the arrow, we have that of the content. Can you say any content you want? You can choose the basic, you can choose the box, you can choose the mini box, you can choose the simple, you can choose the box content, you can choose like image plus simple. We have for the elements, can you say title, divider, spacer? We have title with button, we have quotes, we have button, we have a lot of them. We have for the arrow, if you want to add, can you see navigation? These are the blocks. Now, assuming I want to um be like, okay, I want to change the brand color to like blue. So I want to change the secondary color to like blue. I want to change like it to like white or so. Now I'm just showing you everything. It's just like brand settings. It's just automatic stuff that is there. So you can just come here now. Now we have this. Now just check this out. You will see different types of layouts. I'm still waiting for this too. So I can switch to this. Can you see? We have this. Can you see the difference? We have this. We can have the food. Can you see? So we can come here and come here. So I can come here now. If I want to use this, I can use this. I can use this. So for the font, we can change to a vertical. We can change to Lucida Sounds. We can also use Tahoma. We can use Treble K Hermes. Can you see? So we can change the background of the body. I can say, okay, I don't want that. I want to use black. Can you see? Why it all changes. We can change for the content. I can say, okay, I want this background color here to be this. Can you see? So that's how you can just play around. And for the content style, we have for the heading. We have for the heading. We have for the heading too. If you want to change it, just click on it and change the font color. Can you see? So we have for the heading theory. I can say, okay, I want to change the heading color here and just be like, okay, I want to use yellow. Can you see? So there are so many things that can be done here. I can change the background and just be like, okay, off the background, keep on the background. Can you see? So there are so many things. So when you want to, I'm just showing you everything that's quite possible. So this is like the, can you see? So you can do the padding if you want. You can change the style, you can change the background. I'm like, okay, I don't want to use this. I want to use black. Can you see? I want to use white. And it's like, okay, I want to use this. I want to use this. So there are so many things that can be done there. And when you want to preview, you come here. You preview and you can also send test email here. So we have actions. If you want to save as templates, if you want to remove content blocks, if you want to preview and test, preview mode, send a test email. Can you see? So we have a lot of things. Now, let's come to this. Now I can just be like, okay, let me add as a link. Let me add link here. Start link. See? Just like put the link here. I can just put a link. I love using this one, and that's just google.com. I might just be like, okay, google.com, and I might change the text if I want. And if I want it to be like, okay, open in a new tab, I can still come here again. So it can be like, edit link. It can be like, okay, open this link in a new tab. And then you say, so anyone that clicks on the link, it will open a new tab. So I can come here now. This like, I can come here and edit all of this. You see, I did this or this is then I can come here now and edit this. You understand? So there are so many things that can be done here. I'm going to show you how you can do all of this from scratch. So I can come here now and be like, okay, I want to edit the whole of this. And you see, you can come to this button here. So there are a lot of things you can be like, and you see. So this one is like, okay, choose the targeted audience. Select the recipient who will receive this. Who are those people you want them to see? Maybe you want a specific recipient to see it, or Can you see? So there are a lot of things you can do. So this one is just like the editing part. This is it. So you can come here again and be like, okay, I don't want this now. I want this like top. I want this here middle. I want this here. See? So you can come here and be like, maybe you want to delete it. Also, you can change the background. You can be like, I don't want that background. I want this background. Can you see? So there are a lot of things that you can do with this. There are a lot of things. If you want to add, you just come here, you choose, maybe you want to add a navigation. How do you want it to be like? Is it like logo plus navigation in this type or like this type? Or you want it like this type? So you can just choose it and just drag it. Can you see? So you drag it here. So you can come here and be like, okay, change the background. I don't want that background. Use a black background. Okay, I don't want that background. Use a yellow background. Can you see? So you can come here button style. Maybe you want primary, or you want like you want it to be black, or you want it to be like secondary. Maybe you want it to be like can you see like you just play around with all of this. There are a lot. I'm still talking about the image setup. So now if you want to add your what's it called? The countdown timer. Can you see this HTML? So just click on this HTML. Now you first of all come to your content, you add your normal text. You will see your normal text there. So this is you add your message. So immediately you add your message, you put or so you come to HTML, then you just include the link from your mailer app.com and then you add it there and it's going to show. So that's how you add your content. I mean your countdown timer. So let me just come to this. I can just let me just let it back. So that's that for that. That's that for that. Like if you want to add your special, can you see? You can just come here. You can choose any of these. Okay, we value your feedback. If you want to put it, I'm just putting them anywhere actually, because I'm just using this to explain. Okay, we value your feedback. Then you can just be like, okay, let me change the background now. I don't want this background to be like this. Or maybe I should even off the background, can you see? Or let me on it, but I want the background to be, can you see? Then okay, you can just come to the text. Actually, these are your so you come here, we value your feedback, help us improve with our products, stuff. So you can additional option, show survey progress, allow going back to previous question, something like that. So it's just like you playing around with all of this, and then we have the rules. So we have the question, we have the content style, we have the button style, we have the background, we have a lot of them. So I'm only showing you everything that is quite possible here when you are setting up your email, how you can set up your email, what you can do. So you can add e-commerce, but make sure like you've integrated your e-commerce because like you can also integrate your currency. So you can add your e-commerce store. Let me see, where I want to put it here. Currency. So you can add your e-commerce store. Or you can see to products. So there's a lot of things. You can even add your social Instagram post if you want to add your Instagram post. You can just come here, do the padding, put your link, it's going to pop up. And you see, you can come here, edit. Maybe you don't want this. Let's see. Can you see? You want the secondary style, can you see? So you can just play around all of things actually. So maybe you want this to be like white. There are a lot of things that you can just, okay, maybe the one is black. You don't want it to be black. I want it to be white. You understand? So it's just like that line height. Then it's not. So that's just everything about it. There's no, I don't know how to say it. It's not that complex, but there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things that you can do with this. But writing an email is different. Designing an email is a different thing entirely. And writing anime is a different thing entirely. So you can use, I'm just showing you everything that is quite possible. Now, like this, I'll be going to the from scratch. So let's just drag and drop the door to continue. So let's wait till it's finished loading. You can see, so for the footer, so you can just be like, this is the old template in your layout. This is the old template. You can change the body, you can change the content, background, you can change the languages. So you can come here if you don't want this. If this is what you want, I just put it like that. If this is what you want, you can put it like that. When you're done, you can come to your preview mode, preview. So let's say this one is still loading. So you can come to your preview mode, and you can preview. Let's wait till it finishes. Still loading. Let me see if this one is done. This one is also done. Let me refresh this. This one should have 4. Why is this slow kind of? This one also should have 4. Sure. So now it's done. So let's check it out now. So we can come to the mobile and check it out how it looks like. And can you see, you can even save as PDF if you want. So it's still loading again. So this is the desktop mode. You see, I'm just showing, I didn't do any, I'm just showing you everything that is quite possible. So this is for the, let me put this one. So this is for the mobile. And you can copy your URL. You see. So now I think this one is almost done loading. Now can you see how it looks on mobile? So this is how it looks on mobile. This is how it looks on mobile. So displays, that is for the logo one. So we can just be like, since we are done with that, so we can just be like, okay, let me just X this one. So can you see? So when you're done, you can also send a test email to yourself. So to send a test email, you will just come here, you see, I might just be like send test email. Oh, okay, I said they are reviewing, sorry. So they are, the thing about it is that they are strict, so when they are done reviewing, they will just leave me and then I can start using. So when you send it like that, they are going to send you, I've done it for MailChimp, I think I have done it for ConvertKit, and also like that. So you can just, when you're done, you just click on done editing. So now for the new one, can you see, this is for creating from scratch. So I'll be deleting all of this. I'm deleting all of this. And I might just leave this actually. Let's leave this. Let's leave that actually. So now you see we have for the navigation. Do you want it to be like the logo only or the logo plus navigation or the logo plus button? How do you want it to be like? So I might just be okay, logo first and I add it. So for this logo now, okay, prior to that, can you see the background? So I can just come here and change the background to, can you see? So I can come here now and be like, okay, for the content, I don't want like this color. And see, so for the content style, you might do your editing there if you want. For the button style, my black, I don't want that color for button, I want it to be like blue. I'm just putting anything there actually. For the background color, I can just be like this. That's for what? That's for the button style. So we have the, I can say, okay, I don't want it to be like, I want it to be like, oh, can you see? So for the font, I can be like, I want it to be like a woman. So you can come to the setting. You can, for the logo, you can browse the logo and put You can just come here again and put your brand color if you want. And you say change it. So you can come here again, secondary color, maybe as this. Then you can come here again. You can just play around with it. Can you see this is a brand setting? So let's just go back to this. So if I have a logo, I already put it like that. I'm going to like put this. Or let me just put back. So I just put this. So now go back to that. So come here. I can come to my settings and just browse my logo. So you can choose from, so you can choose if you have an image. So you can just choose and then put it there. I don't think I have any image to upload yet. So let's just go back. So let's just close this. So now we are done with that. I can just say, okay, I'm done with that. What else again do I want? Okay, I want text. I can just come here. I can choose any of the text here. And I can just choose like this. I want text here. And I can be like, okay, I can be like, hello. So I can be like, hello. So you can come to variable. So you can do, maybe you want it to be a last name. Can you see it? Then you start writing. And then when you are done, maybe today, you can just come here again and just put like link and insert a link. If it's required, you can insert. That's not for that. For that, we have so many of them. You can say maybe you want to add. You can come in now for this. You can add a spacer if you want. I can say okay after this, I want a spacer. You see, then I add the next thing. I can say okay, add maybe. I see we have for the e-commerce we have 1 to 3 products and just okay now add the products. Can you see? So that's how you continue to play around, to play around, to play around. So it's not that so I can change the background of this now and then come here and be like price and not price. I just cancel maybe that I don't want to price. Or maybe I only want what price to show. I don't want the price to show. You understand? So I'm just saying. So that's how you can just play around with all of them. So you can come here, you can come to your gallery. How many pages do you want? Just be like, okay, now give me like 5 images. I just want to add. Understand? Then you come here, you can do the what's it called? So you can just replace the images from here. So you place the images and you see. So you insert your images there. So you can change the background if you don't like that background and change it to any like font, this font. So that's how you play around, you play around, you play around, and then content. And so when you're done with everything, so you can just be like done editing. So like I said, you can preview and you can send it to email. So you can just click done editing. So when you are done editing, so let's wait for it to load again. And so once the confirmation request has blah blah blah, still have access to come and website there. So I can just be like maybe send later and I'll just choose time. I can be like based on time zones. Maybe I want everyone that will be receiving this to be based on their time zones, you understand? So that's just it for that. So I won't be publishing this actually. I won't be publishing. So let me just click send later. So this is the same testing, but it can't. So let me just cancel all of this. Right. Let's see, we have it here. So this is the one we are working on. Yeah, can you see? So I can just be like, okay, all subscribers has been. So track opens, can you see it has been enabled? Then if you have a Google analysis that wants you, so you can just edit it. Then you can just like, so now as my app, I can just like see. So that's that for that. So we have a persuasive brand, we have everything that is yet, I mean, that is needed. Okay, okay. Um, So that's that for that. We have the so you can send test email. When you're done, you can just so when you're done, you can send now, you can send later, you can send based on time zones. So for the all subscribers, can you see the advanced filters I was talking about? So you can do it, you can do your more advanced filters here. Just like maybe groups or so can you see, just choose maybe it's automation workflows and all. So it's just like that. So do that's just everything about it. I can just cancel this to be in my draft actually. So now let's move forward. Let's move to now I'll be talking on landing page setup. And to do that, just go to your site. This is how you work on landing page. From site, you go to your page. So let's wait for it to pop. So can you say engage new people? So still waiting for it to shoot. So now let's choose, let's say landing one. So this is just for internal use. You can save it later. Now, are you creating a collection of pages with a navigation menu or just a landing page? So let's see if I continue. So we don't have any group. Yes, we don't. So we can just create a group if we want. Let's just say I'm board match. So let's just create one. So let's just create that and just continue. So now we have start from scratch and we have template gallery. And you see we have many gallery there. So just like the way we did for the other, let me just duplicate. Let me duplicate this. So let's check. So let's put start from scratch here. We are going to be starting from scratch. And for this one, we'll be looking at, so first of all, you preview. Like I do say, make sure you always preview. So you preview, you see, you check everything there, you check, and you see, preview. Then if you are not cool with it, you can just check another one. You can preview this one also. So that's just everything you preview first. So if you are okay with it, if you ask me you're okay with this one now, then you just select it. You preview, you preview, you preview, you preview, you preview. So you can come here again, you can preview this. Anyone that you know that is now you can see we have for Black Friday, we have now assuming it's for a life coach link in bio, assuming it's for a beauty product bio, maybe photographer, you can choose a link here. It's for it is for an event, and you can also create them from scratch actually. So can you see? So now for creating from scratch, let's cancel this, send to the builder. So can you see? So for the corner, we have the heading, we have the text, we have the image, we have the video, we have the button, we have the divider. So let me just delete all of this. So let me delete all of this. Mhm. So we have the header, we have the footer. So let me delete this. Mhm. So now let's start with like maybe for the landing page. Okay, let me show you some things first. So can you see? So share your blah blah blah. Can you see how it works? So as we are selecting this thing, let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Sections, we have the style, we have the settings. So these are the settings, these are the style. So these are the sections. Can you see? We want to put content. These are the elements. Can you see? So this is the settings, like I say. Yes, settings, this is the style. So I'm waiting for this. So you can change the background color if you are not comfortable with this. So you can change the background color. And you can put your primary color. You can put your, and you see how that place is changing. No, I'm like that. I'm changing. So you can just, I will show you everything actually. So you can come here. This one is it. So you can do your settings here. You can do like typography, the heading, how you want it to be, the size of it, and so on and so forth. So we can come back here to our this. So you can choose the sizes, choose the corners. Like you can do a lot of things. Like this is just the general settings. Like there are a lot of things you can just do with this actually. So custom size, base current start. So you can come here. So now like this, let's say um maybe I want to start with, let me lead. Maybe I don't want to start with this actually. Or it depends actually. Let's say maybe you want to start with this. Maybe your home, your this. If you are not okay with this, let me go to our elements. And so we have heading, we have text, we have image. I think this one is done. Okay. So share your thoughts. Can you see how this one looks like? So you can just be like share your skincare insight and blah blah blah. So you can edit all of this actually if you want. So you can come here and be like, okay, I don't want this one to be like this. You understand? So, well, you can just lead them actually. So I'm just showing you everything now. You can come to this one now. Just be like size. Maybe you want to attach a link, alignment. I see the center. I see. So you can come here now and be like, okay, the text color, the AI suggestion. Maybe you want it. Um, you want alignments. Maybe center. I see. So there are so many things you can just do with all that. I'm just showing you everything that's quite possible. You can like maybe you want it attached to a link, maybe you want anything, anything. So I'm just showing you there's nothing much when we are using the template. So can you see like we have the columns here? We have like this there. So you can come here and edit them. So if you like, can you see? Can you see? So yep, yep. Let's say maybe I'm choosing add a section. So let me see. I'm coming. I'm trying to see which. Okay, okay. Still on. So now we have this here. So you can come here now. Let's delete all of this. You can change the background if you want. You can come here. If you don't want the logo to show, you off it. If you don't want the buttons to show, you off it. If you don't want any of them to show, you off them. So that's that for that. So this one now can come to settings. Then you can delete them if you don't want them. Can you see? You can delete all of them. So you can come to style and just blank text. You can come to the content. So It all depends. I think is the one I choose actually, the landing page, it's not that of the website. So you can just come here now, can put if you want to add maybe settings, if you want to add widgets into it, just add. Then you can work on it here. Then you can come to the style, the color if you don't want it, maybe you want it like this. See. So that's that for that actually. So here now, the canvas, start by dragging a section. I can be like, okay, can you see, get to know us, introduce your company. I can be like, if I'm not okay with this band, change it to like something like maybe, so I can come in and I can change all of this. You can add so many things there. You can, there are people, if you want to add people somewhere also, depending on now, so you can come in and like, let me scroll. Can you see? So you can add people if you want. Can you see? So then you start, if you want to, someone might be like, oh, how is it like this and all? So if you want to delete, you can delete. Can you see? You can delete. You can delete if you want. You can delete also. You see. And if you want to delete all, can you see how I deleted that? So that's that for that. So you can just come here again, introduce your company. You want to put it as a link. You can just come here. This is the link here. Can you see? Then input the link. You know me, I used to be like stuff kind of. So you insert the link process. So you can just start playing with, or if you want to add social proof, right? So you put that here. You can come here, you edit, you put everything you want to put there, and see. So there's a lot of things you can do. I'm just trying to show you how this thing can be done. How you work with. If you want to put pricing and purchase, be here. Should have for. Let me choose it again. Here's the pricing and purchase. Yeah. So can you see you can come here again, edit this settings. Can you see product view? So you have to connect to your Stripe, just like the way I said for the Shopify one day. You have to connect it to your Shopify. So you have to connect this one to your Stripe, success view and all. So that's how you can play around. And then when you are done with everything here and all, you can come here now and then you preview. So always make sure, I always say it, you must always make sure you preview. Always make sure you preview. It's you preview in mobile and you preview in what? You preview in desktop. Always make sure you preview. So let's wait for it. So when done previewing, so we can just proceed to the next. And so no, this one, this we do answer. Okay, done editing. No, no, I should preview first. My bad for that. So now let's just continue. So we have the landing page URL. Change your landing page URL, add your domain to publish landing pages to your URL. Like if you want to add it to your domain too. So if you don't have, you can just this log is required when domain name is subscribe page. Change your landing page URL or add your okay to publish. So I have to, can you see custom domain is not available in preview plan. I have to upgrade it. So we have favicon. If you have a favicon that you want to link, SEO settings, if you have, put it there. If you have to share, let me just post it. Maybe it's great. So I know they want it. So it's only available for what's it called? So let's just leave that for that. So now you can put your page title. What is SEO? So share. So now let's go to analytics. Can you see? You can add your Google Analytics here. You can always make sure you this is like um can you see by selecting this option all drive is disabled, including Google Analytics. So although disabled, only make sure it's like this. Then you can put anything you want to add to it. If you have a SEO and all that you want to add, then when you are done, you just click your continue. So when you click your continue, I'm making this to be a SAP because I don't want it to be like, can you say you'll be notified after blah blah blah. So that's that for that. So this will now be like the link actually. Can you see like is there to they need to I just opened it like I said, can you see that? So they need to approve it and all, but I need to show you how all this is done. So this is how it is done. This is how it is done on Mailerlite. So in my next video, I'll be talking about how you can set up your automation. All right. See you next time.